Hello everyone, today let's talk about PoE technology and its power loss. Well, first of all, the PoE technology is a kind of technique which transfers the power and data through one Ethernet cable. So a single Ethernet cable can power an IP device and also allow it to data exchange it with our switch or main network. It's really convenient and we can use it to, when we want to add some kind of device in our house, we can just simply connect this and we don't need to worry about if there's an AC outlet around the device. It's really convenient. And the PoE system usually includes two parts. One part is the power supply equipment, and the other is the power device. The power supply equipment here is kind of like this PoE switch here. It provides the power and data and then transmit it through one Ethernet cable to any other device. And the device that receives the power and data is called the power device. So it's really easy to find these two parts, and these two parts, one of each, will create an operating system. And let's talk about the power. So there is going to be power loss during the transmission. It's not like we have maybe 10 watts of power and on the edge device it's going to be 10 watts. Well, imagine this Ethernet cable is like a tube and we're sending paste or some other things through it. There will be some stuck on the inside wall of the tube, so there's going to be some power loss when we transmit the power to the edge device. It's uneditable. So we can't really dodge this power loss, and there are also different ways to calculate it. The power loss, the longer the distance is, the longer the length of the Ethernet cable is, there's going to be more power loss because it travels further, and each bit of the Ethernet cable, there's going to be some power consumption, so the longer, the greater the power loss is. And the other thing is, like these two IP cameras, this is a small one, this one is a pan-tilt zoom camera. It has more features and consumes more power in order to operate functional. So this one, if he requires less power, the power sent here will lose less power. If something giant device like this, it requires more power when it gets transmitted here, it will also lose more power. So we have to watch out for that. And also we have to notice, like on our power PoE switches, when it labels one port goes, say 60 watts of power, it doesn't mean there's going to be 60 watts at the terminal device. There's going to be power loss at the end, so we have to calculate it and make sure that the remaining power at the end is enough to power the device. And then it's like, say here, we have 16 ports over here. The 16 ports have a total, this is our very special 16 port PoE switch. This one has a total power, we're at an output at 390 watts. And this means all 16 ports share it. So you kind of have to divide and conquer, see how you want to divide all the power to different devices and make sure that the actual power it needs to power up does not be more than on the 16 port power PoE switch. So what we have to do is make sure, watch out and remember there's going to be power loss, and the sum of all the IP devices, the powered devices, cannot be greater than the total output of this PoE switch. Alright, that's pretty much it for this video, and if you guys have any more questions about PoE technology or the power loss, you can leave them at the section below, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.